Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 205. Goddamn, we've been here a long time. It's Wonder. It's me. It's Wild Card Weekend. How you doing, Wonder?
I've been better.
What's wrong with you?
I've been better. I've been fairly sickly for the last couple of days.
You ever consider not being sickly? You sickly?
I considered it, but it's to no avail.
Gotta figure it out, because if you're gonna be this way when you're sick, I don't want to play video games with you anymore. Fucking the entire night last night on Baldur's Gate. I'd tell him exactly what we needed to do, and then he'd like ask 4 times about what we needed to do. I just told you. No. Yeah, dipshit. Fucking pay attention.
Well, it's hard to hear when you're coughing so hard, you know.
You'd be sitting there in perfect silence. Don't let him lie to you, chat. We literally have it all on video. Like when he tried
the only
to.
thing I can think about is coughing.
Like when he tried to give away the cube.
Oh,
Bro tried to hand the Tesseract to Thanos because he's dumb. It was pretty funny though.
Yeah, we got murdered. We got murdered.
Yeah, that'll happen. We also, I know we're not gonna do too much NFL talk, but I know you're gonna. Did you watch any of the Bills game?
I watched the entire Bills game.
Did you not work today?
Well, I got up. Well, it was a late start to start with.
Yeah.
I went to work because I wanted to get paid, and then no matter what, I knew I was coming home. I was like, I was like, well, maybe I will stay. When I got there, I was like, we'll see. But then everybody's like, you look like shit. Go home. Get away. Go away.
Yeah, when you're sick, you don't go to work. Well, you go and then you have them send you home. That way you don't have to use your time off.
I still have to use my
Oh,
vacation.
rude.
I stayed there till 9, came home, so I wrote down 7 hours of sick leave instead of a full day of sick leave, and it worked out anyway because our boss sent everybody home because the snow was blowing, roads closed where people live, so we got sent home, and so my boss texted me and said, hey, you don't have to use your sick leave, I just sent everybody home. I'm like, oh, sweet. I am contemplating not going to work tomorrow either.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Get yourself fucking better already. Because I'm still not throwing darts if you're sick on Thursday. Just not happening.
I would, hopefully. Like, I'll probably have because usually when I get a cough, it lasts like 2 weeks. I'll probably have that for a while, but it's the congestion I want to get rid of. And I'm already getting to where I can, the cough is like breaking, where it's like you can cough up phlegm instead of just being a dry cough. That sucks.
Gross.
Yeah.
So how bad was Josh Allen today? Looks like he played awful.
I mean, he did pretty good.
I hate the way Stephon Diggs gets used now. Only ever catching screens behind the line of scrimmage. That's not his game. It's a little ridiculous.
Well, Stephon doesn't mind as long as they're winning. If they win, that's fine. If not, then he has a problem with it.
Sounds about right. Don't worry, he'll request a trade at the end of the year. Don't worry. Especially when you lose next week to the Chiefs again. He's requesting a trade to the Chiefs. It'll be Jover.
Yeah. I don't know about that. Why would you leave a team like the Bills to go to a team like Kansas City?
Because Kansas City knows how to win. Buffalo doesn't know how to win. As if you get beat by the Chiefs again, I want to go to the team that we can't beat. Because fuck you.
Well, let's hope that they don't get beat by the Chiefs.
I don't know.
The Ravens, I'll be upset if we get beat by the Chiefs.
I
won't be upset if we get beat by the Ravens.
I think there's a weirdly high chance that the Chiefs just go to the Super Bowl again.
I know.
Dude, Mahomes is such a freak and I hate him. It's all right. It's not as bad as how much I hate the Packers right now. I'm so mad.
Right.
Because it's Jover. People on the internet keep telling me I'm reacting too soon. It's only been a year. Jordan Loves. They did it 3 times in a row, and I'm pissed.
Yeah,
He's so good, dude. He just looks like Aaron Rodgers all the time. Every throw, everything. It's just like, yep, that's Aaron Rodgers, but 15 years ago. God damn it. This is awful. Yeah, it's like genuinely the worst, knowing that the Packers get to be happy again.
Right, and they are the youngest football team in the league also, so that makes them scary.
Yeah.
Because they're winning, and they're going to just get better, most likely. Ending in injuries and shit. But every team fights that.
Okay. Tomorrow it's going to be a big debate. Because I've been yelling. I was pounding the table about this yesterday. Tua is going to become the Jalen Reagor of that class. Like, dude, immediately having Justin Herbert drafted the next pick after you. But then Jordan Love and Jalen Hurts, who are both really fucking good. That looks bad for the Dolphins because Tua's not good. But Miller today is yelling because somebody asked, Fields or Tua, and most people are picking Justin Fields. And the resident Bears fan is saying Fields isn't better than Tua. I'm sorry, what does Tua do well? He has a weak arm. He can't play out of structure. He can't make any NFL level throw, like not one. When everything's perfect and there's no pressure and receivers are open, he can lead an offense. Fucking guess what, bro? So could I. When the Dolphins' offense is perfect, I promise you I'd be fine. I hate this whole, what are they going to get for an upgrade? Literally anyone with a real arm. I don't know. Dude, I think the thing people are forgetting, they play in the AFC. This whole, well, they won't play in the cold weather that often. Yes, the fuck they will.
Right.
10 out of the 16 AFC teams play in freezing cold temperatures. So unless you get yourself home field advantage every year, which the Dolphins cannot do because they collapse at the end of the year because Tua has to play in the cold, that just won't happen. It doesn't matter. You can start 11-0 and you still won't be the 1 seed because you'll lose out at the end of the year because Tua can't play in the cold. Justin Fields is probably better than Tua because at least he can fucking do something.
It's true. Imagine going 11-6 and feeling like you failed.
Oh,
like that's gotta be rough.
It's so ridiculous. Oh. I don't know.
Who is a strange being?
It's tough. I get wanting him to be good. And I genuinely think if you go back to his time in college, it was smart to have him be the second quarterback picked. The Dolphins just did this thing. Like, they passed on Drew Brees in, whatever that was, 2006, when he was coming off that shoulder injury. They passed on him because of the injury, and then he, tore up the league, and they wished they would have had him. So they didn't pass on Tua, who had that big hip injury, the same hip injury that caused Bo Jackson to retire. I know that was like 35 years before that, but the Dolphins didn't want to get burned by not picking the guy coming off of injury. I think that injury affected Tua more than anyone actually realizes, and he's just not that guy. It just isn't going to work. And
he plays like he's shell shocked now or something.
He always has. Like dude, he's too scared. I don't know. I don't know what the redeeming quality is and why you'd argue, well, drafting a quarterback, the grass isn't always greener. Yeah, but we know the grass is dead if we keep him. I don't understand this weird. I get it. You don't want to move off a guy too soon. Tua needs a new
I don't know.
contract at the end of next year. Are you paying him? Because if you pay him more than $10 million a year, you're paying him too much and you can't build a good enough team.
See, I view him more as like turf, because you never like it doesn't like degrade, but it never gets better either.
No, because turf can be fine. He can't. He's too, I don't know. He's Jimmy Garoppolo, but like
oh, that's rough.
afraid. He's scared Jimmy G.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Worse Jimmy Garoppolo. That's a rough take there.
Well, it's accurate.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The Dolphins should probably figure that out. Go find yourself a real quarterback. Packers, fuck you. Cowboys, gonna cowboy. Dude, the amount of people screaming at Dak, though.
Dude, didn't Dak have like 403
Yeah, but he
yards
threw 2 pick sixes. But it still doesn't matter. Because even if you add 2 pick sixes. Well, no, I guess it was only 1 pick six and 1 interception. But, like, it doesn't matter. Even if you want to say that's worth 14 points. You still would have lost because the Packers would have scored 30-40 or 32. Maybe your defense shouldn't let a first-time playoff quarterback do whatever the fuck he wants whenever the fuck he wants to.
Right, yeah.
He owns you worse than Aaron Rodgers does. Like, that's not ideal. It's a little ridiculous. Nicholas. I don't know. Cowboys are gonna cowboy. Apparently, Jerry Jones might want Bill Belichick, so that's interesting. I don't know how that would work, though, because Belichick wants control and Jerry can't relinquish any, so I don't think that's gonna work. The Lions-Rams game, Sean McVay not knowing what to do with timeouts is annoying. You're not paying attention.
Oh. What'd you say? Sorry.
The fuck were you even on your phone for?
I don't know, because I'm bad at this.
Looking at Facebook instead of listening to the conversation we're having. It wasn't Facebook, it was TikTok?
No, it was
Bro's watching porn while we're recording?
No, not quite.
Jesus. So Sean McVay not knowing what to do with timeouts is something.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I have to repeat myself because Wonder's fucking useless.
I'm sorry.
Golly.
I apologize. I'm terrible.
Fucking guy. I don't know. That last time out where he took it right after the game to the first down, just guaranteeing that the game's over, is a little dumb.
Yeah, because then they just get to knee it out then?
Yeah. Like, I know they were going to take some knees, but save the timeout for, towards the end of that and give yourself, even if it's just one throw, give yourself a well, it might be a punt return. And we've seen how those have gone this year. 4 games have ended on punt returns. I don't know. Like, I don't know. That was tough. Detroit pisses me off, though. I've never seen a worse officiated game than that, though. Stafford getting murdered. Like, throw the ball 5 seconds, get crushed, and the refs do nothing. Pass interference on every play, and the refs do nothing. I get, you blew a call for the Lions 2 weeks ago. Fucking wah, cry about it. You blow calls for every team. You don't need to give them 85 makeup calls in a playoff game. Also, Kirby Joseph did the same thing to Tyler Higbee that he did to TJ Hawkinson. Also, Wonder, did you see my argument on Twitter about how to tackle?
Which one?
The how to tackle one. Did you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm sorry.
I know I've seen you comment on the
so
piece of shit.
Somebody was arguing with me. I'm not going to name names, even though I probably should. I should call them out.
I already know who you're talking about.
I don't know if you do. It's not Grayson.
Oh.
But so Grayson's the one who told me to come yell at this guy, so I did.
Oh.
Because, So he showed the play of Tyler Higbee getting hurt and then said, Kirby Joseph's a dirty player. Suspend him for being dirty. Are just things said by idiots who don't know how tackling works. And we're literally watching plays where Kirby Joseph's putting his head as far down as possible and diving into people's knees.
Their legs,
yeah, that's not real tackling for him. Sorry.
You could literally wrap up around the waist.
So
and it'd be a clean hit.
No. Grayson said at the Geek Slayers, get this fool. That guy replied, get this fool. You don't understand tackling. You go for the thighs. No, you don't. You go shoulder to waistline, and then you wrap the thighs and you drive. I know. I've actually, played football. Whatever. Apparently he has too, but apparently not very well. I don't know.
I was about to say, launching yourself at the legs is not how you tackle. It's never been a fundamentally taught thing ever.
No.
You don't just lower your shoulder, don't even attempt to wrap up, just launch yourself into their legs, blowing their knees. That's not how you tackle.
No. I ended up winning the entire argument anyways because he just, stopped replying. Sure. But the whole time, every time I'd say, no, it's shoulder to waist, wrap the thighs. And he'd go, right, wrap the thighs. You tackle at the thighs. You launch into the thighs. It's like, no, you wrap the thighs, but you don't launch into them. You never launch into a player's anything except like their chest. You can launch into center mass all you want because they're probably not getting hurt. Might knock the wind out of them.
Or you might end up with a Damar Hamlin, but that's very rare.
That's so not, like, that's a thing, but it's not a thing.
Mm-hmm. That's why I said it was rare.
Yeah, like, you're not doing that again. It's so impossible timing. It's tough. But, like, dude, I don't know. Maybe just, I don't know. The inability for people to see that they're wrong.
Right.
Or to, like, admit it. Or, like, admit that.
Yeah. Especially when you're tackling a defenseless player.
It's also an entirely different thing. You know you're wrong, but you won't. So I was douchey. I found a video on YouTube of Pete Carroll, the Seahawks head coach of the last forever, explaining how to tackle. The guy who created the Legion of Boom, the best tackling defense in NFL history. Yeah, that guy. Where he, shows you want, head right to like side of body, shoulder to waist, and then wrap at the legs. It doesn't even have to be the thighs. You just want to grab at the legs so that you try to stop the legs. But you don't dive into the legs because that's how you injure people, you stupid fuck.
Yeah.
I'm so mad about it.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. I mean, and it's different if you're, if you tackle low like that when they're coming at you.
Sure.
But
it's constantly like while they're not looking, can't defend it, leg planted, you just want to dive through it to try to break something. I'm sorry. And we watched all night the Lions doing that shit. Stafford's laying on the ground and you just fall on him, diving in through people who are already down. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Dan Campbell's biting the kneecaps thing is really beginning to sound like that team he played for in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he did learn from Sean Payton, I guess, so cheers.
True. Yeah.
It sucks. I want to be happy for the Lions, but their fans are annoying and their team is, like, shitty.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's not how we play football in the real world.
Yeah.
Poor Stafford, man. Oh, and then he's getting bullied because apparently he didn't, praise the Lions fans and city after the game. I'm sorry. Y'all bitches booed him. Told people not to wear a Stafford jersey to the game. He doesn't have to say anything nice about you. You're lucky he didn't call y'all little bitches. Grow the fuck up. If you don't want to, if people aren't allowed to be mad at you for booing the greatest player in your franchise's history, you don't get to be mad when he doesn't praise you, because you're kind of just a shitty fan base. Sorry about it.
Right. Yeah.
Have fun with the 49ers or whoever the fuck you play next week. I guess they play the Bucks or the Eagles, which I don't know, isn't gonna be good. The Lions are gonna somehow make an NFC Championship game.
They're gonna lose.
No, watch
Anyway.
them like win the Super Bowl, and I will never watch football again.
Nah.
They're
gonna be facing the Ravens, so
I'll straight up just never watch football again. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just be happy that you had a winning record and go back home. Go sit down.
Yeah, I don't know. But and be a little worried because apparently the Packers are back. The Bears are about to have Caleb Williams, and
Right? Yeah.
the Vikings, if they get Cuzzo back, might be a real team. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool if we were a real team. I don't know if we'll ever be a real team, but it'd be cool if we were one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Then I don't know. The Bills is the Bills. A lot of blowouts this weekend. Looks like we're about to get another one.
Yeah.
So
Well,
hopefully,
I thought it was going to be a blowout with the Bills game today, and then
it
they
was.
started.
That. Come on.
I mean,
The Steelers were never in that game. Don't pretend. They cut it down to 2 touchdowns. Shut up.
no, it was 21-17 at one point.
No, it wasn't. It was 24-17 at one point.
24-17, whatever. I thought it was 21. Never mind.
Because it was 24-10 when I woke up.
Oh.
So it was never 21-17. It was always like a 2 touchdown game. Yeah, they got it within a touchdown for literally 30 seconds. Fucking whoop-dee.
Well, it still made me fucking nervous because the Bills. And also, all of our linebackers are hurt.
Whoop-dee.
Well, I mean, especially for a team that likes to throw the inside like we were playing, the Steelers. So they just kept throwing to the inside to Pickens and was murdering us. Like they were getting on a roll. I was like, oh shit. Here's where we get embarrassed. Blow a 21-point lead. Luckily, we decided we could offense again.
Yeah, I don't know. Still can't believe Mike Evans dropped that goddamn touchdown.
Doesn't seem to. I just can't believe they apparently missed a extra point.
No, they didn't.
Or did they kick a couple
2
of
field goals. Because
Oh,
remember
geez,
how it was
okay.
10-0?
Yeah.
And now it's 13-0. That doesn't come from 2 touchdowns. You can't get to 10 with 2 touchdowns.
I just paid attention to the score. Well, last time I looked up there, technically it was 7-0. I haven't paid
guess.
attention since.
So in a game with no AJ Brown, but in a game with Devonta Smith, Chris Godwin, Julio Jones, and Mike Evans, David Moore is the best receiver on the field. We all knew that coming in, right? Right? Yeah.
No.
Yikes, dude. That's true.
Jerkins.
Mike Evans will make some of the most unbelievable catches you'll ever see, and then the next play he'll drop the easiest pass you've ever seen.
It was too easy.
Maybe, dude. It's tough.
I swear, sometimes it makes you, like, when you know you got an easy catch, it just makes you relax too much or something.
I guess.
That was close. It's almost flagged there. He was still in bounds when he was hit, so that was lucky.
Oh, yeah. Tonight we got to hinder Jinder. Or don't hinder Jinder. So Jinder Mahal, he's a WWE wrestler.
Yep.
Years ago. I can't tell you when. But right before WWE was about to make a trip, like an India tour, Jinder Mahal got a WWE title shot. Now, Jinder is of Indian descent, but he's from Canada. So that's interesting. They rebranded him entirely. He like left WWE TV for a long time, came back just fucking jacked out of his mind. Like triple A levels of steroids, right? And they like rebranded him from just Jinder Mahal to Jinder Mahal, the modern day Maharaja, and like new music, new look, new everything, right? They rebuilt him. And he just suddenly got a title shot. He hadn't been on TV forever. And he gets this title shot, beats Randy Orton, wins the title. You can see the entire crowd just like, what the fuck did we just see? Who is this guy? What is happening? And then he held the title for like 6 months. It was the weirdest shit. Jinder Mahal has been off TV for like 4 months. He just like showed up, got a segment with The Rock, and then got a title opportunity just like that. It's like, oh my God, is Jinder about to just do this shit again? What is happening? This makes no sense. He hasn't been around in 2 years. What is going on? WWE's weird.
Planning.
I guess, dog.
Well, I guess technically WWE's been planning.
They've been cooking. You got cook. They've been cooking.
Yeah, throw the crowd for a loop.
I'm looped.
Not quite in a full circle yet, huh?
Oh, I've always been looped. Moving on to something that I think is fun that I didn't want to... Holy fuck, that screen's bright. Goddamn. Hello, chat. So this happened a couple years ago, but like the court stuff just finished up.
Oh.
Here's the headline. Basically, my headline is the internet is scary. The headline, eBay to pay $3 million after employees harassed a couple by mailing them live spiders and cockroaches. That's not even the worst of it. Let's get into this. The U.S. Department of Justice said eBay put the victims through pure hell in a petrifying campaign aimed at silencing their reporting and protecting the eBay brand. eBay has been ordered to pay $3 million to settle criminal charges after its employees harassed a Massachusetts couple by shipping them live spiders and cockroaches, among other items. In response to their online newsletter coverage criticizing the e-commerce giant in 2019. The company was charged with 2 counts of stalking through interstate travel, 2 counts of stalking through electronic communication services, 1 count of witness tampering, and 1 count of obstruction of justice, and has entered into a deferred prosecution agreement, according to a press release from the U.S. Department of Justice. As part of this prosecution agreement, eBay has agreed to pay the $3 million criminal penalty, which is the statutory maximum fine for the 6 felony offenses. The company will also be required to retain an independent corporate compliance monitor for a period of 3 years and make extensive enhancements to its compliance program. I think the funniest part of this is the person who did this, one of the 2 lead people in this whole problem, was Jim Baugh, eBay's senior director of safety and security, was stalking and harassing people. That's horrible, but also the irony.
That's some Scooby-Doo shit there.
eBay admitted that between August 5th of 2019 and August 23rd of 2019, Jim Baugh and 6 other members of eBay's security team targeted the couple for their roles in publishing a newsletter that reported on issues of interest to eBay sellers. Senior executives at eBay were frustrated with the newsletter's tone and content, and with comments posted beneath the newsletter's articles, the harassment campaign arose from communications between those executives and Baugh. I'm hoping to find some of the quotes I read the other day.
Yeah, just admit that you're completely guilty of everything that these
they
people
pled guilty.
You about. Well, I'm just talking about the newsletter that the people came out with.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It must have been true.
Instead of being a good, decent place, they could just be like, "Hey, all right, we see
Oh,
your concerns. We're gonna work to better this." No, we're gonna silence you and threaten you and
so this is fun.
stalk you
Here's
and
one of the
yeah.
quotes. Once the story was published, authorities said eBay's CEO at the time, Devin Wenig, who has not been criminally charged, sent a message to another executive saying Ina is out with a hot piece on the litigation. If we're ever going to take her down, now is the time. In this message, Ba called Ina, the I don't know, person who was harassed, a biased troll who needs to get burned down. This is executives of this company. The campaign involves sending anonymous and disturbing deliveries to the victim's home, including a book on surviving the death of a spouse, a bloody pig mask, a fetal pig, and a funeral wreath, as well as live spiders and cockroaches. Further harassing behavior included sending private DMs on Twitter, a public post criticizing the newsletter's content, traveling to the city that they lived to surveil the victims, install a GPS tracking device on their car.
Oh my god.
After learning of the police department's investigation, Ba made false statements to police and internal investigators, and he and his team deleted digital evidence related to the cyberstalking campaign and falsified records intended to throw the police off the trail. Jesus. I don't know.
Dude, these people need to be in prison.
Yeah. I think the a few of them are gonna be yeah. Ba was among 7 people who have pled guilty to their roles in the harassment campaign. Ba, who was described as the ringleader, was sentenced to 57 months in prison in September of 2022.
Oh, good. Good.
Other sentences range from 12 to 18 months in prison, along with 1 year of home confinement. Yeah. The internet is scary. That's fucking is something. This will probably happen to me one day because I genuinely, some shit happens and I just scream about it. It's like, nah, eBay, this is fucked. You're a garbage company. You're pieces of shit. I just don't have the platform for them to be worried about me yet.
I was about to say, I wish that would happen to me so I could pretend like I'm mentally disturbed by it and get $3 million.
I mean, you'd be mentally disturbed by it. I don't care how solid of a person you are. Dude, if you open the mail and there's a bloody pig mask and a funeral wreath and a book talking about the death of your wife, it's gonna bug you, I promise.
Well, yeah, it's gonna bug me, but I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's gonna be more than a what the fuck. I don't think you know yourself very well.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of shit.
That doesn't matter. Jesus criminy.
I don't know. Maybe that's because I live in a state that promotes defending yourself. So
Doesn't matter. Also, Amaranth, the Twitch streamer, posted that she has made $57 million on OnlyFans in the last 3 years. She's making 20 M's a year, and that's not including her $100 million Kick deal or all of her ad revenue on Kick and Twitch and YouTube and all of that. She's having a grand old time.
Enjoying the mug.
Ah, yes, the Playboy mug. Yes. It's a good mug. It's a good mug. You know what's funny is, speaking of that, I've never even seen a Playboy magazine, not one time.
Because we have the internet.
Right. But I don't know what I just like the Playboy bunny. That's it. Not even the people, just the actual rabbit.
Right.
Does that make me a weirdo? Maybe. I don't fucking care.
I mean, people like weirder stuff, so there's
fair.
that. Well, they're going for it on 4th down. They gonna do. Oh, they're definitely gonna get this. Not even hard. Not even difficult.
Why are you hard? What is happening?
Oh, I mean, I was commenting on the game. Um, uh,
Oh, the game made you hard.
yes,
Nice.
yep. That pitch play just was phenomenal. Executed perfectly.
Woo.
Oh wow. Okay.
Jesus.
I just I just find it funny that all of these, you know, other than the Ravens, all of these teams that are 11-6 and have just been getting knocked off by teams that you know had to scratch and claw their way to get there. And these other teams felt like they were comfortable, and now they're just getting their ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's got to be rough.
It's pretty funny, though.
Trust me, I know how that feels. Probably more than anybody.
Yeah, but it's all because you were bad, so it's okay.
I mean, I only technically had one shot at it.
Yeah, no, but it's all still
Offensively.
your fault, though, you see.
I don't know. When I was a right guard, I allowed 0 sacks.
No, it's all your fault because you didn't force your coach to let me come play tight end. We could have been Mahomes and Kelsey.
That'd have been nice.
Yeah,
All I needed was somebody that could catch, and I did have a person that could catch. Actually, I had 2 people that could catch.
I don't know if you had 2. I know of one. He was your running back.
Yeah, one of them was my running back, so it's hard to throw to him other than tailback screen, which we ran quite a bit. And the other one was Cody, but he ended up having to go to line because we had so many injuries. So then I had other people that I would throw a dime to them and they would drop. I could still see just about every pass I've thrown that was perfectly thrown, including one that really irritated me because there was 2 defenders and they were coming like this, and I threaded the needle right in between them and hit him right in the chest, and he dropped the football. I'm like, God, I cannot throw it any better. We had a big case of brick hands.
Oh, man. Vikings fans are still annoying. That's all I know.
They always will be. But
Right?
hey, at least you found a fan base that's even more annoying now that they're winning.
Dude, I don't know if it is because I don't know. The insane amount of doom and gloom from all the Vikings fans. Well, the Bears are getting Caleb and the Lions are good and the Packers got another Hall of Fame quarterback, so our team can never win. I'm sorry. Basically, all the Packers did was just show us the correct answer here. Let's not. Vikings fans are going to hate me, and I'm going to bring this up, and I'm going to make it into a TikTok later when I bring it up on Run the North tomorrow, because I think there'll be a little bit more discussion around it. The answer is you re-sign Kirk for 2 or 3 years. Then, instead of picking at 11, we're not going to end up getting Caleb Williams or Drake May. If you can trade up for Jaden Daniels, okay. If you can't, you trade back to like 20, get a second and a third round pick to go along with it. You take a defensive lineman or a corner or whatever. Then you use those picks you just got, trade back up into the first or just pick in the second and get a guy like J.J. McCarthy from Michigan who's like good, but you don't want him to start yet. And you just let him sit behind Kirk for a little while.
Right. Yeah.
Go the Jordan Love route with it. Because while we have Kirk, we can compete. And then we use every other pick to fill out the team. Maybe you go get a running back like the guy from Michigan. Blake Corum looks awesome. Maybe if you have that much faith in Ty Chandler, cool. You go get a guard, you go get a center, and then you build the defense. and there you go. This team can be good. I don't know I don't know why it's just like we never have a chance. It's like, Doug, we were the better team than all of this before Kirk got injured. None of that changes. We're gonna lose Harrison Smith. That's a big loss for the locker room, but it's not a huge loss for the on the field play of the team.
Right.
And that hurts to say, but like sometimes it's time.
Yep. Eventually, everybody's going to have to face the reality. You don't stay good forever.
I'm glad that guy's wrong and stupid. No, so some guy keeps tweeting about Caleb Williams and how bad he is. And not just how bad he is, but like Caleb Williams isn't going to declare for the draft because he doesn't want to play for the Bears and he doesn't want to play for these people. And he needs the own, all the bad shit that people have made up about Caleb Williams comes from like one fucking loser.
What did Caleb Williams ever do to you? Spit in your coffee one day or something?
Be incredible. Part of me wonders, because he's like supposedly a Giants insider, is he just trying to get Caleb Williams draft stock so low that he falls to the Giants? Like, is this some weird bullshit? Because that would never happen, because so many teams won't care and will move past you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if Caleb Williams falls to the second pick because the Bears take Drake May, Washington might want Caleb Williams, but when teams call you and offer you 4 first-round picks and a Pro Bowl player, you got to kind of step back and go, huh.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. But no, Caleb Williams' camp, like, he declared for the draft and straight up said he's excited to play for whoever selects him, which basically means every report about the shit coming out of his camp is just wrong. And that's tough. The media portraying him as some bad guy because he, when they lost the game that got him kicked out of the playoffs, when he put up 52 and lost. And he maybe was his last game he was ever going to play at USC. He was like hugging his mom and crying. And so he's a garbage human, apparently.
Huh.
It's like,
yeah,
dog.
because as a football player, you're not allowed to show emotion.
No, as a man, you're not allowed to show emotion. We did a whole podcast episode over this.
True. Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow, he was wide open.
Nuh-uh. I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
I haven't had the game on for most of this time. That's Julio Jones.
Yeah, he kind of got lit up a little bit too.
Yeah, his mouth or his chin straps in his mouth.
You all right, buddy?
Tuesday.
Bam! Oh, what the fuck?
God!
Did you see him have to he had rebound and remember where the fuck he was at?
Fuck! What is happening? God, he got lit up.
Who am I? What am I doing?
Oh.
Oh yeah, shit! I played football.
Is he wearing number 80 or number 88 or just double zeros? I know he's not wearing double zeros, but
pretty sure it's 80.
Oh, ridiculous. Well, I don't know. We are not as far into this as I thought. Yeah, go to the Blue Medical tent. See if you got a concussion, Julio. Poor guy.
Yeah. I feel like that probably knocked the wind out of you more than anything else because he took a shoulder pad right to the chest.
Yeah, which means he took a helmet to his chin. Because that's how shoulders and heads work.
Damn it! Who's Pittsburgh's tight end again?
Pat Freiermuth?
Yes.
Yeah, isn't he like 88 or something?
I don't know.
Brady.
Probably.
Yeah, he fucking trucked our safety today. It was pretty impressive.
Nice.
Caught a ball on the sideline and it just fucking just.
So is it bad that I want the playoffs to be over already just so I can get my team's out of it? I no longer care. Fuck you. We can just skip to the end, you know? I just want to see what jerseys go on sale. I'm just ready to add to my collection. Who we getting, you know? Who we getting? Because I've kind of bought like 90% of the cheap ones that I want, you know? Because like I'm not getting a Colts one that's cheap because I want one of the like new alternates for them. Washington, I just don't know if I want to buy a Washington jersey yet. They might rebrand again. Also, the Broncos and the Texans are about to get new uniforms, so like let's get some of that going. I want to see what those turn into. Yeah, there's not a lot of cheap ones left. I need some new guys to leave their teams. Plus, there might be some cheap Vikings jerseys on the way soon. Woohoo. I like cheap jerseys. Also, need the season to end so Marcus Davenport's not a Viking anymore so that Ivan Pace can get number 0 back. So I can finally order my Ivan Pace jersey. I just want to wait until he's number 0. Or he says like I'm keeping number 40. Because I don't want to buy the number 40 jersey today and have him switch to 0 in 2 weeks.
Right.
Piss me off. Big Game Baker is just electric. It's true. Nobody has more fun than Baker Mayfield. Not one person in the history of all time. I don't know. I kind of wish the Bucks would have wore their creamsicles, and I don't know why. Should have went throwback for the playoff game.
Yeah, they're saving that for the Super Bowl.
Maybe. Ooh, I think he was a little offsides.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Oh, now they're gonna go for 2.
Well, yeah, tush push.
The brotherly shove.
Yeah, I think that.
I don't know if they got it.
I don't think he did.
Not for the first time ever.
Not the first time ever Washington did it. They didn't get it. Vita Vea is too fucking big, dog. Vita Vea is huge.
I'm trying to say that.
Look at that, dude. That is a big man.
Well, it's like that. What the fuck's his name on Pittsburgh when they tried to do the tush push, the Bills.
Yeah, but the Bills' offensive line isn't built to do the tush push. Dang, yeah, Philly's season's over. They can't even get the tush push now. So my only hope is that this isn't the last game of Jason Kelce. That's my only hope.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the way to do it, though. You basically just go straight for the feet, cause a big old dog pile, and then your linebackers. All of Twitter,
they stopped the tush push. All of Twitter's breaking.
They ... They stopped it.
Yeah. It's ridiculous, man.
It's Mahover for them.
Yeah,
the Eagles are done.
Yeah, that's tough.
What happened to the Eagles? They looked so good.
Not really. What happened? They don't have a real running game because DeAndre Swift is not a real running back. He makes some big plays because he has speed, but he has worse vision than I do, and I got some thick-ass glasses. Like, he can't find a hole. It's a whole thing. They don't have a real running back, therefore the play-action game doesn't work. So you're relying on Jalen Hurts to just Josh Allen it out there, And I love Jalen Hurts. He's great. That's not his game. Much like most quarterbacks, he needs a lot of play action and the threat of the run to open up the passing game. They don't have that. The O-line is getting penalized more than it ever has before. Whether rightfully or not, I don't know. It just is a thing. And the defense, the older players who are still there, like James Bradbury and Darius Slay, took big steps back. Apparently, losing Marcus Epps mattered more to the safety room than anybody wanted to believe, even though I kept saying, that's a bigger loss than you think. Nah, they'll just replace him. It's fine. Apparently not. And, you know, the team he went to turned into a pretty good defense. Marcus Epps. It's almost like he's kind of good.
Yeah.
Always doubting the kids from Wyoming. Even though he's not. He just went to school here. It's the same as Josh Allen. I think.
I don't know.
Epps might have actually been from here. I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Not important.
But I don't know.
They have no linebackers.
So.
Yeah, they also have no linebackers, not one. And their defensive line can't generate any pressure anymore. All the players that we were worried about getting too old got too old. That's it. And the coaching staff doesn't know how to make adjustments, and I think there's a good chance Nick Sirianni gets fired tomorrow. The Eagles are the one team in all of sports who are like they don't care that you just made the playoffs and had a decent year. It actually wasn't decent and you're fired. They did the same thing to Doug Peterson, literally a year removed from a Super Bowl. Sirianni, I promise you're not safe. They do not care.
Yeah.
No. My phone thought when I said Sirianni that I said
Siri?
that word for that robot. Yeah. Oh,
They're
so
always listening.
yeah, so CES just happened, the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
God, I wish I would have been there. There was some cool stuff. There are these TVs. So I was telling you about the Linus Tech Tips video where he imported this TV from China that's like only available in China. That's like 115 inches, but like incredibly bright. I know, saying numbers to you won't matter. Like 20,000 nits peak brightness doesn't really... I don't know. I don't know if you know enough about how displays work to know that means anything.
Does it have a candlelight brightness? I know that.
It's got, if the screen flashes white, you might go blind brightness.
Oh, well.
Like, it's
really
this incredible TV, and then, like, 3 companies showed off TVs that might be better, even though, like, 2 weeks ago, that was the best TV in the world. It's very weird. The entire world is just AI now, but none of these companies know what AI really means. They're just using it as a buzzword.
Right.
It's pretty funny. We got an AI bike, though that one actually seems pretty cool. I kind of want it. Yeah, an AI-enabled e-bike. It uses ChatGPT to give you a smarter ride. So this e-bike made out of carbon fiber, I believe. Yeah. Sorry, trying to find all the specs on just the bike. Basically, the AI integration into this bike is like having Jarvis, which is fun.
Yeah.
But like, so the cool thing is, even if the AI features don't work out, I think this bike has 180 kilometers of range for just an e-bike. So like a little battery powered bike. That's pretty nice. Even if you realistically get half of that, like you could have that as a true like commuter from even like the suburbs into the city. Yeah, you wouldn't want it where we live because fucking we don't own bikes here. There's no point.
Yeah.
If you're going to own something that's not a car, it's going to be a horse.
Yeah. As I say, at least the horse will kind of keep you warm a little bit. You can snuggle up with the horse.
Or if you need to, you can always pull a Star Wars and cut it open and sleep inside.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Which with the temperatures we've had lately, that would not surprise me if I heard somebody had to do that.
Yeah, right? It's been ridiculous.
To not freeze to death.
So, okay, I'm trying to get exactly what this bike did, and that first article was bad.
I just find it funny because everybody knows AI is going to be big, so they're all rushing to it to be. Oh, we were the first ones.
Right?
We were the first ones.
But it's also like, it's a little soon. AI's not that good yet. It
Right.
still hallucinates too much.
True.
Like, I wouldn't trust it. Why is Leslie Frazier trending on Twitter? Oh.
Down goes Frazier.
No, so Leslie Frazier was the Bills DC last year. Remember, he stepped down.
Yeah.
He'd been the DC forever. He also used to be the head coach of the Vikings. The Chargers interviewed him, as well as the Raiders.
Return of Frazier, huh?
Probably
Possibly.
not. Honestly, I hate to say this. Frazier's the guy that gets called into all these interviews just to satisfy the Rooney rule, where where you have to interview. Oh, Baker's chucking it. Oh,
It was there. He just overthrew a little.
yeah, I was excited. He's mad at himself.
Yep.
It's all right, Baker. You're still the GOAT. Yeah. Which I hate. I don't know. I hate that that's how it is for some of these coaches. Like, they're just interviewed for that. But also, I don't know. I hate the people who try to say you don't need that rule. If you deserve a job, you'll get an interview. No, the fuck you won't. That's not how life works.
Yeah.
So it just sucks for a guy like Leslie Frazier, who probably, deserves at least a real look and won't get one. He's just like the guy that's getting called just cause.
Oh my god.
Oh, can't drop that.
That's so funny. There's a Josh Allen fan there.
Yeah, Jags, Josh Allen. No.
No, it's a Buffalo Bills 17 jersey. So
Tough. Yeah, that Jim Caldwell used to be the guy who got called in for that.
yeah, I had a feeling he was gonna call a timeout there. They looked confused as fuck.
The defense or the offense?
The defense.
I wish they
They were
would have let him
running
call a
around like-
play.
I was about to say, Baker, snap the ball. They're confused.
Yeah, right. Go, 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 go.
I never hesitated. I'd literally say, I came up to the line one time. We were going to go on 3, which is, we called it blue, on blue. Which was, go on 3 huts, basically. But I'd come up to the line, and I could tell that they were discombobulated and didn't know who they were supposed to be covering. So they'd be looking to the sideline, and I would just be like, go on 1, go on 1! Literally telling them that I'm going to hike the ball on first count, and it would, because they're discombobulated, they would just, it usually resulted in big plays.
Did you do the Dak Prescott? Here we go.
No,
I love that.
I was always,
Did you see the end of that game? Jordan Love before the kneel down. Here we go. Before the final kneel down, he did the yell out, here we go. And Baker gets sacked.
He tried to bully the lineman, though.
Yeah, Baker ain't afraid of you.
Oh, yeah. No, I always came up and I'd look, make sure everybody was set, and I'd go, ready.
Lame.
Set.
Ready's boring. Ready's boring. You're a loser. I don't know.
That, or sometimes when we went on sound or whatever, I'd say something weird. Like, like the one time I was all, cheese curds! I just say random shit, so it's funny.
Oh, man. I don't know. That's still terrifying. Alaska Airlines has offered passengers $1,500 compensation after the plane door ripped off 16,000 feet in the air.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh.
I wish the Bucks would have got that. That would have been so
That would've been
sick.
funny.
Ball don't lie, dog.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You got one job as a punt return. Do not muff the ball.
Tough. You got
Which I
one
can
job.
say, as a punt returner, I have never muffed the football.
You didn't have that many punt returns.
I
It's also
a lot,
high school,
actually.
so the punts are a little different. Not
Yeah,
many high
usually I
schoolers
get-
had a good punt.
Actually, when I was in high school, I think there was only one punter that
I
couldn't
didn't
kick
see
it past.
that's not, distance isn't what I'm talking about. That's not how you do a punt. Just because you line drive the punt, that's actually just a bad punt because that gives you a chance at returning it. You want it to hang in the air forever.
That's
Most high schoolers aren't doing that.
So I can say the team to the north they didn't have a very good football team, but boy, did they have a hell of a punter. He'd punt that sumbitch up above the lights every time, which sucked because you'd have to look up and the lights would blind your ass, and you just looked for the shadow pretty much. But I'd say probably out of all the teams, there was only 2 of them that didn't have very good punters, and usually they would punt to me like once or twice, and then I would return it like 40 yards, and they would be like, "Oh fuck, we're not punting to this guy no more." So they'd squib kick it to the sideline or something like that because they were scared. I didn't like the fair catch either. If I thought there was a sliver of a window that I could catch it and return it, I did fair catch. The closest I came to muffing the football is I actually had a teammate run into me while I was in the process of catching a ball, and I was getting hit as ball hit my pads. It bounced up and it hit the top of my helmet, and I caught it like this. And then I was like doing this, and I got it down and got absolutely demolished because I had to stand there for a second and figure out where the football went. But I didn't muff it. That was actually my junior year. I started punt return. I was always the punt returner my junior year. Returner. That was the beginning of my, oh shit, this kid can kind of run the football. So that's why I thought it was going to be a running back.
What are the Eagles about to do? A screen pass.
For 9 yards.
Hey, you'll take 9.
Yeah.
I guess. Now, something bad. That's how it goes. Something good, something bad. That's how life goes.
Yeah, they're going to run the football.
No, they aren't.
One. Yeah, they are.
Oh, hey, he fell down. Oh my God. I don't know if he got it. Big man got him with a single arm. Not a single part of Vita Vea's body was in front of him. He just grabbed him with his arm and held him down. Oh, they're saying he got it. I still don't know if he did. I wouldn't throw the challenge flag either, but well, you can't. It would have to be review. Oh, Jalen Hurts.
That might be roughing the passer because he dove into his fucking legs.
He's outside of the pocket, therefore he's considered a runner.
Yeah. I forget about that rule a lot.
Yeah, because so does the NFL, because they don't care. But outside of the tackle box, you're kind of considered a runner. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tough. Even though it's not like roughing the passer ever matters, they just throw the flag when they want to. Like, that's genuinely it.
Convenient.
The only one of those guys who should even be considered getting fired is Mike McCarthy. The 4 coaches eliminated from the playoffs so far: Kevin Stefanski, Mike McDaniel, Mike McCarthy, and Sean McVay. Who do you think should return and run it back next year? All of them, except McCarthy. I'm sorry, Kevin Stefanski got you to the playoffs where most of the year he had PJ Walker, Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and Joe Flacco at QB. That's not real. Neither's Massage Watson, but that's not valid. Mike McDaniel's a good coach, too, is just a bad QB. Sean McVay's awesome. They're just young and not good enough yet. And Mike McCarthy shouldn't be there.
That's what I'm worried about the Bills. They're gonna be getting elderly.
They already are. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, yeah,
they're
they
like
are
the
already
oldest team in
elderly,
football.
but- Yeah.
Actually, oldest teams in football. Oh no,
Yeah, you were out, dude.
NFL team average age. There we go. Yeah, so the Packers and Rams. Ooh, that's tough for you. Yikes. So this year, the teams. Two of the 10 youngest teams in the league are the Bengals and the Chiefs. That's tough. The Bills are down at 25th. The Saints are the worst. They're the oldest. And then the Jets. The Texans are also one of the oldest teams in the league, which makes zero sense.
Huh.
The Vikings are right around middle of the pack with the Ravens and the Browns. It's weird that the average age is like the Packers are the youngest team in the league at 25 for your average age. The Saints are last at 27.4. Like that, 26 is about the age of every NFL player. Some are younger, some are older, but most are just 26.
Which makes sense. I'd probably be hitting my prime right about now if I went to the college. And
What do you mean? You've been on the
I'm out
decline
later.
for 4 years.
Well, yeah,
Shots fired.
Because I didn't decide to pursue anything.
Yeah, because boring.
If I was, if I went to the, played college ball and bulked up and became stupid strong and worked out 3 times a day and had the, UW workout routine, because they're actually did a walkthrough of their workout routine. It's pretty intense, actually. I was surprised.
I don't know if you should do that. That was rude. Some guy, some shark's trying to bite him. And he just like grabs the shark's head and just like lifts him upside down. No. Bad dog, no biscuit.
Yeah.
Bad shark, no human.
Yeah.
Ugh, ridiculous.
Oh man. I know one thing. After I get off this podcast, I'm gonna plug in my heater.
I'm gonna go get some food. So I think we're gonna call it there. I don't know. There's not really much else to say.
True.
What's to say? Who's to say, really? I don't know. I'm gonna go watch this lame ass show called Eagles Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.